Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with a retro review of the Zeonizer from Power Rangers Zeo. This is the main transformation device for the Core 5 Zeo Rangers. As at the beginning of all these reviews, slight disclaimer. There, it just did it for me. It was a big reveal. I am missing the little jewel piece that comes with this. I am going to be able to demonstrate it by doing a substitute from the gold Zeo Morpher, which will also get a review, which will be very similar to this, to be honest. But anyway, that was actually perfect timing. I am missing that small piece because of some of these things, you know, this one in particular I have owned since I was little. I lost it a long time ago. It possibly, like many of the things I'm missing, could be around the house somewhere, but you never know. But let's take a look at it anyway. So aesthetic-wise, this is the first main piece. As you could tell, this is a two-piece morpher that work in conjunction with each other, but this is the main piece. To be honest, in terms of overall design, it was never one of my absolute favorites, but I still think it's a pretty neat-looking morpher. This piece right here is all metal, which is really nice. This piece isn't, but it blends in really nice. But the, metallic coating of it looks really nice. This blends in with this nicely, and it gives it a really nice look, and it definitely makes it look like a prop. There are some scratches around here, which are from me owning it, but the silver paint on here is also really nice. It's nice and solid, and it almost has a shiny quality to it. So overall, it's a very nice looking morpher. It looks very much like the show. There's the red button here. This is the traditional plastic straps that, you know, you get with all of these, so nothing too special there. When you press this button, this will pop open and there'll be a light on there, and that is pretty much the only sound it'll make. So you open it up and you get this little clear red piece here and the silver here. And that is really the only sound it makes. We'll show off how that sort of is supposed to be special for the transformation in a moment. This piece here is supposed to have a little jewel, this looks wrong, a little jewel that goes here, which is going to be in conjunction with the transformation, but it is missing that, I apologize. But other than that, this one is pretty basic, you know, it's primarily black. You have the silver chrome paint around here, which looks, or not, I guess it's paint, I don't know. But regardless, it looks nice. I suppose it is paint. And it does, with these two together, especially if you have the thing, it does look like a prop, and they are nice looking morphers. When you press this button, that pops up, the jewel would be there. There is no electronics in this one here. And it also has the same plastic strap like the old days. So what makes this special is these work together with the traditional flipping off morphing, is you're supposed to play with them like this and press the two buttons together, and when this pops up, you'll be able to see the jewel through here, and it will actually emulate the light. Emulate? I guess. I'm going to show that off with the crystal from the gold Zeonizer. If I'm smart enough, I might even link the review right here. How wrong does that look? Even if the other jewel was in it, it would look wrong. But anyway, the idea being that this should probably go this way, that the light will go up into here and then it will come out through here, and so that you will be able to get the effect even with the wrong one. So if you can see, the light is blinking through there because the crystal is picking it up and it's going through the hole. That's what she said. But, you know, overall, you know, the sounds are disappointing. This is really showing how old this morpher is. This is the only noise. Now we have one with tons of sounds that are unlocked via different items. But still, that was a neat idea. It was just a really cool way of playing with the whole crystal thing. It's just a neat way of engineering it, even if there's not that many noises. But overall, this is still a solid morpher. Like I said, the noises leave a lot to be desired, especially if you're used to modern morphers and changers that make tons of different sounds. But this is a really nice looking morpher. Whether you're a huge fan of the morpher or you just want one for completion, it's a really good looking morpher. It looks just like the show. The sort of, you know, light piping idea is really nice. But so overall, if you're a fan and you want a nice display piece, I can definitely recommend it for that. But sound-wise, it's not really the absolute best thing. But anyway, that about wraps it up. Until next time, make sure you check out the crazy podcast at writersrangersrambles.com, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.